Hello and welcome to episode 24 of a GamerMom Let's Play RimWorld Royalty. Let's go see how our space dudes are doing. Here we are, and it's winter at Rainbow Base. You can see the whole map is covered with snow. Hopefully, this time around, we will be ready. Let's check our temps. So as you can see, much better than it was last winter. We've got a whole ton of boilers. We've got what? 3, 6, 8, 9. We've got 9 boilers going to keep our radiators going strong. So that should really help. We've also got granite walls surrounding almost all of our main base block. So that should really help keep the heat in. We figured that out the first winter that it really seemed to help keep the heat in. So that's kind of another good trick. Last episode we got to set up our orbital trade beacon, so we'll keep doing that. And we also got to test out our river killbox with a few man-hunting coyotes that came to try to attack us, and it worked super well, same as it had done with a raid. So I'm really happy with this killbox design. I think that worked out really great. What I'd like to do this episode, besides figure out why there's a muffalo walking through my kitchen, okay, where did she come from? No idea. Were we taming muffalos and I completely forgot? Maybe we had it set to keep an eye out for them. Boomalopes, we're keeping an eye out for boomalopes. I don't know. I guess we tamed some muffalos. Ooh, here's some thrumbos, but we're just gonna look. We're gonna watch them. They're very majestic. So yeah, I don't have too much planned around the base for this episode, but I would really like to finally do our big trip out into the main world. If I can just, have the courage to do it. The plan was to drop off some gifts to the Enomius Federation. They were kind of pissed off at us for capturing one of their guys who crashed. A shuttle, we had like a shuttle crash at the base. So we captured one of the guys because he had really good skills and we didn't want him to get away. But they got super mad at us, so now they're our enemy instead of our friend like they normally would be. But we're really hoping that if we go and take a little trip and drop off a little gift, that might help us out. But I'm thinking one thing is that, yeah, animals can't graze. It's no the whole way. So, I don't know. I might want to wait till spring. I really want to do it though, so I might just go for it and bring, I think people can at least scavenge, what's it called when they, pick up stuff. I think it's scavenge for berries or whatever. Where does it say what the people can do? Let's find it. Why is that word escaping me? Days of food. Foraging. That's what I'm thinking of. Foraging. So certain people can forage better than others. So we can at least have some of them picking up a certain amount of berries that they can then, feed to the animals that they bring as well. And if we bring horses, they'll help us go really fast, which is very helpful. So maybe someone like Shadow would be great. He's 22. Oh, these guys are even better. 29. Wait, is that their capacity or their foraging? That's their capacity. Where's foraging? Gray is really great. His plants is spectacular. Bautista's probably the best. So he would be a good person to send. So we can maybe send Bautista and Gray. And hopefully they would forage enough to feed the animals. Let's test out our theory. I'm not going to send this caravan because there's some prep that we would have to do, but let's assume that we would send Gray and Bautista. Forage per day is that many berries. So if we started to add animals, the days of food, watching the days of food, not too bad, honestly. I don't know if we'd bring alpacas. Oh, they actually help. It just changes slightly. Okay, slightly better there. Muffalo, movement speed. It's about the same. So yeah, we could bring them and still have enough food with those, with the berries. These alpacas, I think, are juveniles, maybe? Ooh, wait. 6? Oh no, we'd have more days of food. We'd be going faster. These guys would help us go faster. Okay, so we could bring most of our animals. We wouldn't have to leave the dogs. We could bring the dogs, but we'd have to bring enough kibble. So that's something we could do to prepare, is make lots of kibble. Oh, and we are bringing lots of food here. So let's see how that changes if we bring less food. I'm just gonna like clear it. So this is 0 days of food. So wait, let's take the dog off. Okay. So that wasn't the berries, that was the food. So we might be like sharing meals with them. Yeah, I think it was like if we brought all of our meat, if we brought all of our berries, I think we were even eating like psychoid leaves, bearberries. We definitely bring bedrolls. Yeah, I think it wanted us to bring a bunch of meat for the animals to keep feeding them. And like corn and stuff. So yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. I want to leave food for our colonists, obviously. But let's see. So how long? Route travel time 3.6 days. So there and back is a little over 7 days. So we'd want to maybe we could hunt a bunch of meat, make a bunch of kibble. Let's see if we add this kibble and add the dog. It's not too bad. And still about 3.5 days. Okay, so we know what to do. Let's continue going, and I think it would be really fun to make that trip. And we also would want to have someone maybe increase the drug production, so we could put Shadow on it as a priority, because he'll be really fast. He's like 18 out of 20. He's like a pro at this. Steel, not great. Who else is good? Amalia. Amalia's very good, so we could put her on that. Hunting, we've got Shadow, who's also a good hunter, but we might want to save him for the drugs. So we could send Jake or Cam. Maybe we could send Cam. What's Cam's weapon like, though? Yeah, we don't want people using like shotguns to go hunting. That's a little ridiculous. Who else is good? Jake? What's Jake got? Pump shotgun. That's not too shabby. Okay, let's see if Jake wants to go hunting. And anybody else? Galga is not too bad, but what's his weapon? He's got a machine pistol. That's not too bad either. It's not super slow. Great. Okay, so we'll increase drug production a little bit. We'll increase I'll get other people hunting so that Shadow can just focus on making the drugs. Ooh, it's looking really chilly. Look at this, minus 19 degrees Celsius. I bet there's a mod that has like conversion to the other temperature. I wonder if there's a way I could do both. Anyways, I will try to, oh no, a raid. Well, that won't help us get ready to go on a caravan mission. Darn. I will try to find either a mod, or I will at least look it up for you folks so that those of you who don't understand the Celsius scale will be able to see just how darn cold this is, because this is extremely, extremely cold. Although it is a temperature that I have felt personally in Canada on the reg, because we get winters that are, minus 20 to minus 40 sometimes Celsius. It's very, very cold up here. That's not an exaggeration. There's a lot of myths and exaggeration about Canada. The freezing temperatures are not one of them. Ooh, these guys would be good to hunt. Okay, let's focus on the raid though. These guys are attacking immediately. So we have Mole. Hello, you are Nope. We don't want you. Don't want you. Oh, you're really good at animals, though. Okay, so maybe gerbil. Gray gerbil. Oh my god, the names just kill me sometimes. And he has no health problems. I mean, he's a slow learner, but he's really good about animals. Frog. Trevo frog. Really good at plants, so he would be great to bring on our caravan if it took us that long to get ready. Abrasive, annoying voice, optimist. Okay, so maybe frog, maybe gerbil. The other two we can just hopefully just be like, nope, just go ahead and die. We don't want to keep you. Let's check the rest of the map, make sure that's the only place where people are attacking from. I've made that mistake too many times. Okay, just the 4 of them, just from there. Let's line up our guys. This is something I should also look into get a mod for. There is a mod out there I know that sets positions for like attacks, and you would just have to be like this, you know, send everyone to their positions, and it would send them to these positions, and it would be the same every time. So I think that would come in handy, I'm sure. Galaga, sure. Is there space for you? Jeez, we've got like a whole row here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, wow, that's amazing. Okay, let's put you behind the turret. Orange, I think I'm just gonna leave you because you've only got a bow. I don't think that'd be very helpful. I think our setup plus our turret is gonna be helpful enough. We're not gonna need too much help. Also, we've got all of our traps reloaded. Thank you, Steel. That was very helpful. So let's see how this goes. I think we've gotten quite a lot better at raids now that we've got our wall around us and our kill box. It's much easier to make raids work. We'll definitely want to add a second layer on our walls sometime soon. Okay, let's slow it on down, add like granite or marble or something around the edge. Just to, you know, because they're eventually going to send sappers who are going to blow up our walls, and it'll be easy to, wow, look at this. Oh my god, that was so fast. Mole is down, Frog is dead, Gerbil and whatever this is, Braylan are running away. Do we want to go after it? Gerbil was the one who had good animals. Do we want to try to run after them? Can we run after them? That is the question. Let's send a couple of people, maybe. Let's send like these 4. No, who has good weapon range? Shadow does. Let's see, anybody else? Not you, so you can go. I think these ones are pretty... No, those are pretty good. Okay, so let's send you... This one's pretty good, I think, the LMG. So who's that? Steel and maybe one more person. Gray has one of these too. Okay, so let's send you 3 and we'll tell everybody else to go home or go eat or whatever. Okay, we've got our 4. That's great. I don't know if they'll be able to catch them in time. We shall see. We shall see. I mean, at least they have good range. Hurry on over, guys. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. Oh, well they got Braylan, but he's not the one we want. We want Gerbil. Yeah, I don't think even... if he heads down... No, I think he's just heading right for the map edge. Okay, so Braylan, I don't think we wanted to try to capture even for like lungs and whatever, kidneys. 4 hours? No, I don't think it's worth it. Who is he? Is this horse drinking the beer? Where's Mole? Mole is underneath the horse. 3 hours. Death in 3 hours. Yeah, that's not really worth it. I'm gonna watch what this... Oh no, I need to let my guys go. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think we're gonna capture Braylan. Let's allow everything in case they want to pick up some stuff on the way by, like some nice silver. Well, that was quite a bit of silver. Alright, let's release you guys to your duties, but I do want to see what the heck this horse is doing. He did! He drank the beer. Oh, I mean, poor guy. He's malnourished. Malnutrished? No, malnourished is the word if you have malnutrition. Poor horses. I feel really bad. This guy seems to be doing okay. Alright, so we were gonna maybe grab some of these guys, these animals, as a meat source. Let's check around the map, checking for other sources. I mean, some people might be like, there's your source right there. That's probably where I draw the line at RimWorld. Less than moral activities. Oh, a bear. That'd be nice. Lots of meat from a bear and lots of nice warm heavy fur to make coats and things out of. Here's another muffalo. We could tame you and have a friend for our other one we just got. Oh, and here's another couple of muffalos. They look like they're maybe wandering off the map. Where are our hunters? Who did we say was a good hunter? Maybe before they run off the map, we can come after you. I do have a trick to show you with regards to hunting. He's hunting the doe. He's kind of not very close. Who else? Shadow was part of that group, so he's not super close. Where's Cam? Cam was one of the guys we let go. He's training a horse. Okay, oh, and you have a revolver. But you're close to these muffalos. Alright, let's see. Let's see if you can stop them in the act in case they are leaving. So my hunting trick works best if you have a bunch of animals. So if you've got like 4 or 5 of them in a group. But just for, you know, demonstration purposes, I will show you with 2. If I can make it work, if we catch them. Whoa. I'm looking out my window and my backdoor neighbor, we're in like row homes, so we're all kind of packed together. My backdoor neighbor is legit like sword practicing. Like he's got like a shiny sword. I can see it like glinting in the light. That's a little freaky. Okay, so Cam has shot this muffalo a few times. The muffalo is now injured. No immediate danger, so I'm going to have her keep shooting. So, as soon as it says death in, and it's got however many hours, switch to hunting the other animals. And I've done this with like big, large, you know, packs of animals. I can actually undraft her and have her do it. And then she'll follow and move. Ooh, yeah, they're really moving. They really want to leave this map. Where is... I'm just going to have Cam go up here without firing and hopefully catch up to them. Anyways, so you keep doing that even if you have like 4, 5, 6, 8, whatever. Keep shooting until they are injured, and then once they are injured, move on to the next one, and I'm sure you can guess what the trick is. As soon as they're injured and they're gonna, you know, die in a certain amount of time, and you stop hunting them. So you can hunt like the final one. Let's say you've injured 7 and you've got the 8th one you're hunting, and you carry it back. Here, Cam is not having much luck catching up, so I'm going to send Steel up to take over. So then you kind of hunt the last one, bring the last one home, and over the next however many hours, the other 7 or however many you have in that group, they all die, and eventually you've got a ton of animals and you've only had to use one of your hunters. So it's really good if you have only maybe like 1 or 2 people that are good at hunting, but you have a whole bunch of people that are free to like haul, because they can just come and pick up the animal carcasses. I find it works really, really well. And it's especially great in the winter, because like this muffalo, whenever she finally perishes, it'll be freezing out. So she's, you know, her corpse is not going to rot. It will be good meat for our colonists to feed themselves with for, you know, days and days and days. It'll probably stay frozen at this temperature. So it's a really great way to just have, you know, pre-made meals all over the map, basically. So yeah, so that's my hunting trick. Looks like Galga's heading off after some alpacas. Ooh, let's do that with him. This is a whole group. This will be great. This will perfectly demonstrate the technique. Just gotta get him up there. Oh, our guests enjoyed their stayed, but only a score of 52. Probably because it's getting chilly. So yeah, we gotta warm up our base. Let's go, while he's making his way up there, let's check down. We added another one to this room. Does anywhere else need it? We've got some small ones here. We might have to mine some more steel to make that work. Okay, so Galga's here. So he's working on this one. Okay, so this one is injured. So now we're gonna get him to work on this one. That one's injured. Work on this one. Now this one. Oh, it looks like Cam wants to come up and join us. But that's okay, Cam. You don't have to, really. Why don't you go somewhere else? Why don't you go and hunt these ibex? Oh, someone else already did, I think, eh? Someone was up there. That poor Muffalo's still wandering around. Hasn't died yet. What else? There was a bear, eh? Oh, but Cam has a revolver. Okay, let's just tell Cam to do something else. Can you tailor? That would be great. Are you good at that? Crafting. Yeah, why don't we tell you to craft? There's our sewing table. Galga, double bedding, toque, boots, gloves. Do we want to do like maybe a parka for winter? Let's do that. Let's make some parkas. And what we can do is, now that we've got more supplies in terms of like leathers and wools and whatnot, I think for this I'm not going to have leather parkas because I have that weird thing with needing the right material. So now that we have more leathers and supplies, we've got lots of alpaca wool, we've got decent amounts of leathers. What we can do to encourage more good quality items, we can set it to good. So you notice it changed this. I had it at normal and it said, oh, we have one normal toque, so we've met that quota, we don't need to make any more. But if you set it to good, it'll keep working until they make a good one. Same thing with, you know, boots or gloves or a shirt. I'm not really going to bother with boots, gloves, and shirts. I will increase the parka because that's more important. Bedding is still important. Pants and shirts are obviously important. I think t-shirt I'm going to suspend because we want the warmer shirts, the button-down shirts. This is good. Let's make a good pair of pants. And let's make a good duster. Alright, so hopefully Cam can come and do some sewing. Yeah, Cam's going to turn around and make some pants. Let's head back up to Galga. Make sure they've hunted all the animals. So this one's injured 9 hours, 11 hours, 9 hours, 13 hours. Oh, that one's no immediate danger, so that's the one we want you to work on. This one's 10 hours. I think that's all of them. This guy's 11. Yeah, I think that's all of them. So we've got one that we're bringing back, and the other 5 are limping around. So they will eventually keel over, and someone can come and pick them up. So yeah, so that's that trick. It works really well. I've used it before. This poor little Muffalo is creating this very slow trail of blood. I mean, I feel bad for the poor thing, but we gotta eat. Uh-oh, somebody's mad. Grizzly is mad. It's being hunted. Who is stuck hunting this grizzly bear? It's Jake. Okay, let's put them on draft so they don't run away, but we will have them sort of run away so that they don't get hurt. And he'll keep firing as he goes. Now that this animal is enraged, he counts as an enemy. We could also, if the animal is getting really close and they were, you know, showing the death in however many hours message, we could just keep running and not shoot. What's up, Jake? Keep going. Yeah, I think he'll get him probably before he... Yeah, there we go. So now we'll undraft you, and he's hunting, so that's great. Yeah, if you think they're going to be able to hunt the animal before the animal gets anywhere close to them, you don't have to draft them. It just works really well if you think the animal might get close to them, because if the animal gets close to them and they're not drafted, they end up fleeing, and it's kind of like, ugh, just shoot at it, you know? Alright, Gray's grabbing some wood. Still got our poor corpses here in the pile. This guy we need to allow. This guy we need to allow. Amalia, instead of the weapon, because I really don't care about that bow, can you haul the guy's body? Steel is digging at steel. Maybe we'll set the order for a few more. Get the materials to build a whole bunch of radiators, because we're going to need all of those. We need this door. Goodness. He's almost back from the grizzly. Do you want to come and make a door? Alright, so this is great. We've done lots of hunting. We've got lots of meat. Coming back. Oh, you know what else we need to do? We need to move these things into the main freezer. Because this is 15 degrees. So let's start setting that up. We also need to mine out some more room, and we'll have to make sure we build the roof. Vegetables might be a bit of a problem. We don't have a lot. We don't have a lot of berries, so let's make sure our hydroponics have enough vegetables and not just my drugs and alcohol. Smoke leaf. I've got tons of smoke leaf. This is supposed to be psychoid. This is heel root. I think I will probably change a couple of these smoke leaf plants to rice once these gets harvested. That should help. And let's make sure, let's check what's getting used for what. So simple meals, let's try to make sure to use meat first. And then if and only if you don't use the meat, then you can use vegetarian, but not berries. Let's save the berries, because those can be eaten raw, and they can be used for other things like training animals and desserts and all sorts of fun stuff like that. Fine bake or simple bake only uses the flour, and we've got lots of flour, so that's fine. And fine meal does take one of each, so one ingredient plus a vegetarian. Maybe we'll also turn the berries off for that. And we definitely want to make sure to save stuff for kibble. Let's make sure we're allowing berries for kibble, so that worst comes to worst, we at least have berries to use for kibble. And then let's try to make some more hydroponics, and we'll make some of them berries. Great. And then where does it need to go? It needs to cover 3. And this covers 3. This covers 3. Is that right? Yes. And then we just have 4 holes. As I've said before, there's a really cool pattern you can make that's more, haphazard and random than this, that also only has 4 holes. You can look it up online, and there's instructions that show you how to do it. I'm just doing it this way because it's just very simple and straightforward and easy to remember how to do. It's just a pinwheel pattern, and then you plug these ones on the end, so very easy peasy. Ooh, nice. Our bedrooms are looking nice. We've got the wood set up for a few more bedrooms. Let's add a bit more to those patterns as our guys sleep through the night. Why is our anchovy rotting away? Oh, because we need to move it. Yeah, these ones are okay for a couple of days. So let's make sure in the morning that we move these into the main freezer area. We can also drop these by a couple of degrees to make sure it stays chilly. At least this is frozen. It's in the nutrient paste dispenser for our prisoners. Oh yeah, Chandra, I don't want to forget. So she's had a lung and a kidney removed. She is now recovered from those surgeries. So we are going to do one final operation. We can do a heart or a liver. I'm going to do a heart because we don't have a heart yet. We don't have a heart. You know what I mean. Have a heart. I have a heart. My people have hearts, but we don't have a spare heart yet. Okay, good. I was worried I had set Cam to do this, and that they still had the clear priorities, because if you tell them to do something and there's lots of it to do, they will just keep working for like a million years. It's pretty terrible. Oh, I hear one of my kitty cats. You should be able to get out, kitty cat. I left the door slightly ajar. You can pull it with your little paw. Alright, I was doing floors. Got some nice wood floors in here. Boop. Perfect. These rooms aren't staying as warm during the night. Do they have their roofs and everything? Maybe it's because they don't have the middle one with the vents and the extra thing? Curious. Oh, they have the roof. I don't know. Maybe I should do a special room in here. Seems to better insulate them if they're all like that. We'll see how it works with these three. We could add little vents connecting the middle rooms maybe. Alright. Looking pretty good for everybody else. My neighbor is done their sword practice. It's so funny. It's very interesting when you've got like, you know, little tiny homes all crowded together with your backyards all facing each other, because I mean, sometimes it sucks because you don't really have privacy, but sometimes it's interesting because you kind of get to see the same pets and get to know each other's animals and even hobbies, or, you know, things like that. So it's kind of neat. I don't mind. I'm that type of person. I'm friendly. I would love to get to know all my neighbors more and that type of thing, but I know that's not everyone's cup of tea. Some people enjoy having more privacy and just keeping to themselves, but I don't know. I find it a little sad. I think people these days kind of keep to themselves a little bit too much, honestly. Like when I'm like a single parent right now, but I used to have a spouse, I used to have a partner, and we all lived together as a family, and we had a larger home, as is often the case with people that are separated or divorced. They often both move into smaller places. So that was certainly the case for us. But yeah, when we had like our big house, kind of your typical suburban home on like a cul-de-sac or whatever, like double garage, I actually found like it was very isolating. Like people would, like everyone would just like pull into their garage at the end of the day, and it was very hard to get to know your neighbors. Like it was really difficult to even get a chance to see each other and talk to each other. We did get to know like a couple of neighbors. Like we at least knew the people right beside us. It was a brand new house, so we had to, you know, talk to our neighbors and negotiate like a fence and that type of stuff. So but yeah, otherwise it was really tough. So yeah. All right, look at this. We're done all of our writing stuff, which is very, very cool. And I think next we had wanted to do geothermal, I think, was the plan. That's all the writing. We did our soup. This can kind of wait a little bit. Yeah. And then I'd still like to do Devil Strand once the weather is nice and we have our sterile materials, colored lights as well. Okay, let's do geothermal. Look at this. So yeah, we have our, they've picked up most of our animals. We've got the alpaca here. Let's make sure they are bringing the stuff into the freezer. Nope. Okay, so Shadow, I'm going to have you do that. Brock, you're going to do this one. Bautista, you're going to stop. You're going to drop your meat. Stop, drop, and roll. You're going to bring... Oh, Poodles joined! Are you kidding me? No, we don't want Poodles. I'm sorry. You are not helpful at this stage. It is winter. You are just going to eat our food. I apologize to anyone who really likes Poodles, but I'm sorry. I think you guys are gonna have to go. We could maybe keep them for a very short time and bring them on our caravan and sell them, which will cost us a few days worth of kibble. Let's go with that for now, because I really hate to kill dogs and cats, because I know it's not real life, but Alright, let's see how that's coming along. Everyone did their stuff. Bautista, you're hauling stuff. That's perfect. Can you maybe haul the meat after? Jake, you're building something with fur. You're going to use the toilet. Someone else is going to haul the meat. Bautista, do you want to do that some more? Maybe do some berry hauling. Great. So this will work a lot better. This should be frozen and should stay in this freezer. I wonder how it's going with the increased drug production. I don't see anybody at our workshop. Shadow is supposed to be there more often, and so is Amalia. She might be doing... Oh no, she's not our top warden. What might Shadow be doing? Shadow might be wardening. Actually, let's take him off that, because we have a couple other people who can do that. Mo and Brock. Did our surgery happen with Chicky there? I don't remember getting the message. Usually when they die, you get like a boom, a message, and you see it on the top left screen. But maybe I missed that. Maybe we were doing other things. So, let's check. Let's check the pile over here. Is Sanja here? Yes. So she had her 3 surgeries. Thank you for your organs, Sanja. Goodbye. Low food. That's not good. Where's Bautista? Keep cooking, buddy. Do some cooking. Yeah, simple meals. Great. We've got 6 of those, 7 of those. I think it's because, yeah, if we don't have... Ooh, yeah, he's used up everything except berries, so we can't make any more fine meals. Hopefully we'll get some rice soon. Let's see how close were these guys. Some of them are close. 87, 90. Oh, these guys are super close. Excellent. How about these? Smoke leaves are only... Okay, not too bad. Poodle. I don't want you in there. Let's move the pets zone to not be in the, Yep. Thank you. Oh, you know what? We can make this a barn, too. Actually, that's even better. That's nice and warm, because we've got the, this thing. Whatever it's called. This is a great barn. Okay, so I'm going to disconnect this. Deconstruct. Actually, maybe I'll just let the pets in there, but not the animals. Oh, no, because I want them to access the kibble. Okay, also, I'll just do this. But I will allow them here for warmth. So they can go, eat a little bit of kibble, and then come into this other room for the night. Perfect. Yeah, and hopefully we can keep feeding them. Okay. Now, question. If Bautista's our main cook, do we have anyone else who can take over for him if he comes on the caravan? Gray is at a 7. Mo is at an 8, so that's pretty good. Orange is at a 3. Oh, we still need a name for Orange. We need a new name for you. Huh. 37-year-old guy. Mixaba. What quest expires in an hour? Oh, we were going to take this. Yeah. And we were going to put them, like, in here. Okay, let's take this. I'm glad I saw that. 2 tribespeople. Enemy jail. Guard them for 24 days. They don't do any work. I wonder though. I wonder if I can still bring them on a caravan, and I wonder if either of them are good at plants. Do they collect foraging? Animals. Animals. You're good at animals, so you might be good to bring. That might be an interesting test. Okay, let's set things up before this guy heads off on fishing. That's kind of cheating because they're not actually supposed to have anything work-related activated. Didn't mean for that to rhyme. There we go. So that's fine. So you guys can do your thing. Wait, is he still... No, he's not still fishing. That's good. So they can sleep here. What are their names? Abruxa Dakan. Holy cow, that's a mouthful. And Banastra. Neat. 26-year-old male, warrior. Alright. You have a bow. Oh, are you kidding me? Why are you getting into a fight with Orange? You guys are already enemies. Ugh. Compared him to a Mandro. You guys are the worst. Yeah, go lie in a hospital bed, please. Jeepers creepers. Holy smokes. Do any of you need medical care? A lot of bruises. 1 bite each. Oh my gosh. Okay, where are our doctors? Bautista, Shadow, Steel. Is that it? Wow, we're low on doctors. If we ever see a doctor attack us, we need to keep them. Bautista and Shadow. Oh, okay, alright. Go to sleep, Shadow. These guys are okay. It's not urgent. I guess. Okay, you know what? I hate to disturb you both. Why don't you... Oh, actually, sometimes the guests will come and tend them. Let's see. Is anybody good at medical? This guy is. He's having a shower. Chemo Propo. Animals and social. Piloros. Medical 3. Very neurotic kind. Oh, he's a freeholder. Even if we liked him, we can't recruit him. Elpa. Also a freeholder. And hey, it's our good friend Prodromus. Back at it again. That's hilarious. Love it. Okay, so as the night ticks on, let's check our meat supplies. We've got lots of meat, so if we did have to bring that to feed the animals, we could. We have more animals to butcher, more meat sitting out here that someone really needs to put away. Okay, these guys aren't being tended to. Yeah, I'm sorry, Shadow and Bautista. I'm going to wake you guys up. You can each have 1 patient, and then you can each... Oh no, somebody's hauling it. Is that our guest? Our guest is hauling it. Excellent. Thank you, guest. Thank you, Banastra. Very helpful of you. Awesome. Let's finish setting up that bathroom while we're waiting for them to do their thing. Cool. We're gonna have another sink, another toilet, and another shower. Let's get some floors in there. Same material, granite. Nice. Very nice. Prison bathrooms. Alright, how's it going? Good stuff. How's the meat? Where's Bautista? He's going back to bed already. Okay. Why are you so slow? Is it just because I'm used to having it on a higher speed? Maybe. Wow, Bautista was very fast. Okay, wait. Before you go back to bed, just haul this meat, because I would really hate for any of the meat to go to waste. Great. I'm also going to fix this floor. And we need to put a door here. And got a vent. Okay, perfect. Alright. Ooh. We're lower on power. We could turn on our wood fire generator, or we could build another solar generator. Let's do that. Boop. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to have to leave it for today, but at least we've kind of investigated the possibility of heading off on a caravan, and I think it's within the realm of possibility. We've got, you know, a fair amount of goodies to sell to get some money. We could also bring some of our extra clothes. These are all extra clothes that can be sold, that I guess our guests haven't been interested in buying, maybe? Yeah, we've had them in our thing, so, I guess that there's not any interest in crappy clothes or like old hand-me-downs clothes that people have worn for half their lives. Yeah, so let's see if we can maybe do the caravan thing next episode. I think that would be really cool. Keep your fingers crossed. But hey, at least you learned a cool hunting trick and tactic for today, and we know that we're pretty well squared away for winter, and that we've got a couple of guests to visit with us, hang out, and earn us some cool prizes, even if one of them is, fighting with people. Okay, alright, hope you have a good day and a good week, and thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.